Good day all, welcome back to South Africa, and this is South African Prepper. So, Putin will not use nuclear. Why are we saying this? Well, a couple of days ago, Putin was interviewed, and he specifically said that Russia will not use nuclear first, neither will Russia use nuclear second, nor will Russia use nuclear third. But what he did say, and the warning that he put out to the West, is that we are able to protect Russia and Russia's territories from a nuclear attack from outside of Russia. So this is essentially what the Ukrainian war is about. It's about Russia protecting its borders. And I am going to make a prediction today. What's currently happening in Ukraine is that Russia is waiting for the snow to actually freeze so they can send in their estimated 700,000 soldiers into Ukraine. There's going to be absolutely nothing left of Ukraine next year this time. Absolutely nothing. They are going to absolutely devastate parts of Ukraine that you will not even recognize that country anymore. So the sad part about this is that I believe that Russia actually just wants to do business with the rest of the world. In actual fact, I believe that if America had a better president, maybe somebody like Trump, they would have already sat around the table and had discussions on how to not have war. But it seems like the West, the White House, the Pentagon, the elites of this world, they desperately want a war in Europe. Desperately. Obviously, because they're making a shitload of money. And then another thing that I've seen that upsets me a lot is I see there's a lot of, let's call them channels in America, similar channel to this one, that's warning people of nuclear attacks in North America and in Canada. Now guys, this is absolutely BS. This is the biggest BS you can tell your subscribers and warn them against nuclear attack in North America. Russia does not want to go into a nuclear exchange with America. Believe me, they would rather trade and sell goods to America than exchange nuclear. They do know. Putin has said this before. He knows the consequences of exchanging nuclear weapons. He knows the consequences of it. And if you look at when the Ukrainian war started, Putin's objective was to save civilian lives, to save civilian infrastructure. Now, in the meantime, it has changed. His strategy has changed. And his strategy has changed because of the inclusion of Western weapons and Western forces. There is no Ukrainian army left in Ukraine currently. These are all mercenaries. These are all hired guns. There are no Ukrainian army left. It is literally NATO against Russia. And the Western world seems like it wants NATO to be involved with a war against Russia, to destroy them. It's absolutely mind-blowing, sick what we're watching. And those people who are putting flags up supporting Ukraine, guys, yes, you need to get educated, seriously. There are people out there that are giving you extremely good information about the realities of Ukraine. Okay? Ukraine is not winning. NATO is not winning. In fact, I read an article. The French government said that if they should send in French troops into Ukraine, they literally have 4 days of ammunition. Okay? And that is the state of many European countries' militaries. They are small. America, the greatest, supposed to be the greatest nation in the world. Okay? Go, do your research. If they have to deploy soldiers that are trained and fully equipped, they can only send roughly about 175,000 troops. And as we are sitting here making this video, once the soil is frozen in Ukraine, the Russian army has got estimated 700,000 soldiers, trained soldiers, okay, waiting to join the war in Ukraine. So it's sad because it seems like we've got a lot of politicians. We don't have statesmen anymore. Trump, I believe, was a statesman because his first reaction would have been, let's talk about it. Let's try and find some kind of a resolution. The world cannot afford to go into war. Now, this is the perception. The perception of the Western world is totally wrong about Russia and China. Okay, just leave them be. Let Russia be Russia and China be China. China wants to trade with the world. Russia wants to trade with the world. Yes, are they corrupt sometimes? Yes, they are. America is also corrupt. Most governments are corrupt. But they want to push people into wars that will only benefit them. Always follow the money. Always follow the money. As we're going into holiday and the festive season, in South Africa we've got blackouts anything from 6 hours to 10 hours. And our economy is bleeding. But I hope that all of you will keep on preparing. Okay, don't believe this bullshit about people throwing nuclear bombs. Okay, it's absolutely BS. It's gonna have to take a lot of things to happen in order for them to start nuclear war, because everybody realizes that nuclear exchange is literally the last resort. God bless. Enjoy your holiday. Spend time with your family. Strengthen your skills. Strengthen your knowledge. Strengthen your bodies. And keep on prepping. This is South African Prepper.